Thanksgiving. It's October the 9th today, 2022, and I'm out on my own for a weekend, an overnight camping here in the town of Blue Mountains, which is just west of Collingwood and east of Meaford, just off of Highway 26. I'm at a wonderful resort, a little camping ground of which I've got my own little spot here, and it's run and managed by a friend of mine who has graciously booked me in here on one of her 7 tent sites. So I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to getting set up. Danielle is off today on a day hike, and enjoying her time out this morning on this Thanksgiving weekend. It's going to be crisp, it's going to be cool. I have the tools I need to keep warm and to have a good time, and I'm heading up onto the Bruce to do some hiking this afternoon. So I'll keep you posted along the trail. I'll keep you posted as I go, and I'm looking forward to taking you along with me on this journey as one of the dancing team is out and about on Thanksgiving weekend. So, Canada, it's cold and it's Thanksgiving, and let's be grateful. Setting up a home for the night is kind of fun. One of the things I learned when I was on the Ragnar race is that I didn't blow my air mattress up to being like firm. And I found I was warmer because there was more room for me to sink into it a little bit. So I'm leaving it a bit softer today too. And the other thing is I think it's going to be about 4 degrees tonight, Celsius. So it's going to be a chilly night. The cool thing about car camping too is that I have the car, so I was able to bring more things than what you can just pack on your back. So I'm kind of excited. I have a down comforter, an old down comforter I've had for years and years and years, that I'm going to lay in the tent as well, just for warmth underneath me. You would never be able to take this with you when you're backpacking, hiking, because it's too heavy. It'll be cozy for tonight. Remember the old joke? How do you get down off an elephant? You don't get down off an elephant, you get down off a duck. And the down-filled comforter that I have, or the down-filled sleeping bag that I have, is good till about 7 degrees. So that's why I brought some extra warmth with me, just so that I will be warm enough. So again, comforter that's in there is a luxury only because I'm car camping. So we got to get the fluff in here and get some air in here, because that's what down does, right? It plumps up and creates air pockets so that the air is what keeps you warm, the insulation. So I need to let it expand from its hiding spot. The other luxury that car camping allows is you can bring your pillow. And voila! just like that, I'm ready for a night of camping. Would you like to come in my tent? Cozy and snug as a bug in a rug. And now it's time for some lunch before I head up to Blantyre. One of the best parts about moving into this journey of hiking and camping and solo practice is how much you appreciate just sort of being present. I'm having salad that I made myself I made it actually yesterday morning for my lunch last night for when I was working, and I didn't eat it all, so I just saved it. And then of course I have my homemade bread that I made as well from my sourdough, and it just feels so good to have all of these things that I've made with my own hands in the sense of the bread and that, and then appreciating the simplicity of everything around. Like, it just naturally grows. Nobody built this. Nobody built what I'm sitting in right now in the sense of the nature and the beauty, except that for which we believe is the divine source. It's just nature. It's wonderful, and so I'm here to enjoy it today. It's threatening a bit of rain, and it's going to try to rain on me today, but I don't care. I've got rain gear, so I'm good to go. I'll close up my tent and it'll be fine. So we'll see how the day goes. I'll keep you posted. We are about 300 meters in on the trail, but I've done 1 kilometer and more because I missed that marker and kept walking, and I needed to turn here. So here I am. It's a great day today. I love it up here in this beautiful area, farming, and it's a wonderful day. And so onward and upward I head into the Rockland Creek Management Area. A field of clover. Bet you there's lots of bunny rabbits. Has some wheat through it too, so maybe they're letting it go fallow to be able to strengthen the ground and strengthen the land, because it's a combination of clover and wheat together in the same field. This is why it's really important to have markers, because it's so easy sometimes to go on a trail that looks more used, and yet when we follow the markers, the white marker here, we're on the right road. So I'm down in this crevasse, which is very cool. It's just a separation of the rocks with a huge, beautiful wall of slated rock. And I know they used to build stone fences, and these are the rocks that they would use to build those fences because they're already flat, and they would then just fit them together like puzzle pieces. So if you are on a lot of the old farms in Ontario up in this area, many of them have stone walls. It's so beautiful. This would be a perfect little spot to sleep. It's protected and it would be warm. And then there's this beautiful fairies passage. And look at that rock, just hanging there and just holding on in this beautiful landscape. Okay, so I've come out, sorry. We, as in all my bacteria and I, have come out, and we are right there at 3.1. And gonna cross over this gravel road here and then carry on and move myself right off this map. things here. It's a good spot to stop and have a drink and a little rest and look at my map. What a great trail this is. You know, I'm looking forward to next year when I go to Cotswold Way in the UK and do some filming there of the 102-mile trail that I'm going to do in May. And that's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm curious to see, because my understanding is that our Bruce Trail here in Ontario, Canada is very much like England. So I'm going to do some comparisons and it'll be fun to see. So I'm going to look at my maps right now that I'm here, and as you know, today I am on the map 28, Blantyre, moving on to map 29, which is Big Head River Valley. And I hope to do probably 20K today, and so I've got some work to do yet. But I'm just coming through, I'm in the Rockland Creek Management Area. But it's very beautiful, and some very old, very big trees here in this area. And I'm heading up toward what's called Walters Falls. I remember as a kid, these names were just common, you know, mom and dad around the table. I never even thought about them. But now as I'm older and my parents are gone, and I really have grown to appreciate this area of Ontario and the Beaver Valley, and that it brings me great joy and warmth and a feeling of homecoming when I come back to this area. This tree that's sitting here, standing here and majestically, is just unbelievable, and I don't think you can really get the grasp on how big it is. And so what I'm going to do is I will go and span it with my arms so that you can get a feel for the size of this tree. Okay, so here is this tree. It is massive. It's absolutely beautiful, and what a pleasure it is to be able to wrap my arms around it and feel its energy and how beautiful it is, and I'm so blessed. Right now I'm sitting at 5.72, but that includes my detour where I missed the marker and went way beyond where I should have, and it's also the 300 meters that I went down to look at Ambrose camping area to have a view of it. And so I know that I'm not quite, and I hope to make it out this way 7.4. So that would mean then that it would be 14.8 return, basically, total, plus my little detours. So we'll see how I do if I do that today. Hi, okay, well, I am right there where it says 6.66. And according to the Garmin though, I have gone 8.52, and I've been out on trail for 2 hours and 16 minutes, but it's 3:12 in the afternoon. So that means I have at least 2 hours back. So it's gonna be 5:30. So I think it's time for me to begin my trek back. So as I'm out here, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's just a nice trail. It's easy walking at this point right now. And just keeps me moving. That's the best thing I can say. I'm enjoying my day and listening to all of the wind sounds, and it's a cool fall day, and on this Thanksgiving weekend there's lots to be thankful for. almost back to the car. So I did 16 kilometers today, and that's a good day on this terrain. I'm very happy with that. With a light pack on my back, I feel good. I feel strong now. My legs are tired. They're telling me that they're ready for a cup of coffee and some relaxation. So I'm looking forward to my camp out tonight. So hopefully I'll see you maybe by a little fire. I don't know yet if I'm going to have one. I might just snuggle into my sleeping bag and get a good night's rest. So we'll see what the rest of the day brings. It's now about 8:30 and I am snug as a bug in a rug in my tent. I've had a nice fire, had my dinner, and I'm all cuddled in now, and I'm going to be toasty warm. And so I'm going to pack it in for the night, and I'm going to read a little bit. And I have my headlamp, which is my light, over and above me here. And I have extra clothing should I feel cold in the night, but I'm not going to be cold. I have so much opportunity to be warm between the extra blanket and the hot water bottle and the clothes I have on and everything, so I will be fine. Even though it's going down single digits right now, it's only about 8 degrees, and it's a bit breezy, and it's a full moon tonight, so ooh, I'm going to enjoy the night. I'm sure I'm going to hear some coyotes, so I'm looking forward to it. So I'll check in with you in the morning as I head onward and outward for the rest of my day. Have a good night. Oh, good morning. Well, believe it or not, the alarm woke me this morning. Because I have to be somewhere, I decided to set an alarm last night just in case. And it did, it woke me, so I had a good sleep. Mind you, I have luxury because I've got a car, so I brought my blankets and everything, and so it was a lovely night. It was windy though, but all of these, I think they're elm trees maybe? I don't know what they are, I'm not a tree expert, but they were moving all night. And of course the moon, I got some gorgeous pictures of the moon. It was a full moon last night. I was in to see my apple farmer brother, and they have, and all the apple farmers this season in Ontario here in the Beaver Valley have bumper crops. Grabbed some grounders yesterday, as well as what was just sort of left on the trees here and there. So I'm in the midst right now of making some nice peppermint tea, and I brought some nice oatmeal and different mixture of my own from home for my breakfast that has lots of energy in it. And I'm going to get moving here. I got to break down camp and get ready to go because I have to be at the Faith Community for 10 a.m. this morning. So I had a great time this 24 hours really is what it was. And it's about 8 degrees this morning Celsius. So it's certainly not warm, but it's not bitterly cold either. I'm glad you came along with me today. I hope you enjoyed my little adventure. And, you know, if you're looking to do something like this and need some encouragement or need someone to go along with you to help you in your first adventure, I'd be happy to do that. You just let me know and I will work something out with you. So reach out to me and tell me what your desires are for your adventure. And know that Danielle and I are here to help should you want to move forward with your own camping experience or your own solo hiking or your own trek in the nature. So talk to you soon and have a great Sunday and happy Canadian Thanksgiving.